Let's talk about Mexico. I'm in sunny Mexico on the Caribbean coast, in Puerto Aventura. I'm staying put here until this whole COVID thing blows out. I'm pretty calm, and it seems like lots of people are too. If you can hear that, construction is still being done right across the way. So progress hasn't necessarily been halted on that front. Construction is still running, and beaches are still open until generally 5 p.m. But it seems as though all of those things, or most of them, are going to stop pretty soon. Let's sit down here and have a chat. Better yet, it's too sunny. Let's go downstairs. You can still see that they're hammering away. At least 6 or 7 construction workers pounding away at this. I'll be honest, gotta close the door. They're really going in with the construction right now. In terms of what I've been seeing going on in the media around the world in many different countries, and seeing what's happening here in Mexico, it seems as though Mexico, this part of Mexico at least, is a little bit late to the party in terms of general lockdown and quarantine. And talking with a few locals, it becomes pretty clear to see why. Because there are two primary concerns around the world. One, most certainly and clearly, it's your health, it's everyone's health. And then two, it's the state of the economy. And Mexicans' Caribbean coast relies heavily, if not entirely, on tourism. And for that to go away, you can imagine everyone who relies on probably a day-by-day pay, that part of the economy will collapse. So it seems as though people are still trying to wind down as slowly and almost inevitably as possible. On the health front, I can see some precautions being taken. Perfecto, muchas gracias. It's not extreme, and no one seems to be panicking, which is really relieving and really nice. No one is panic buying anything. You can walk into any supermarket that I've seen here at least, or been to, and find shelves fully stocked with whatever you need. People are still smiling, people are still waving in the area that I am in. Some people you can see are stressed out. You can see obviously distress on people's faces too. Their businesses are collapsing. I spoke to a local here 2 days ago who's an administrator of a hostel. He said that hostels and hotels generally all over the city are going to be closing around the 30th. And you can imagine how many people are going to get laid off and how many people are going to be without work. Mexico definitely is moving towards a general quarantine. But I'll be honest, things here actually seem so chill, so relaxed, that you wouldn't even think there's a virus going on. Honestly, you wouldn't. It's easy to forget sometimes. Except for, of course, everything is closed, and as soon as you step outside to go to the grocery stores, you just see how vacant a lot of the shops are. I'm presuming this was a really touristy spot, and you can see pretty nicely though that it's nearly empty. You only see like 2 or 3 people at the cafe riding out, heading to the grocery store. Most of the shops are, and streets are, and bars, everything is vacant. But the general mood, the emotion, the level of fear and anxiety around health is very low. Very, very low. So I am extremely curious to see how things will pan out in the next couple of weeks when this virus is supposedly supposed to exit the incubation period and hit. Or maybe it's already happening and it's not being reported, thus not causing a panic. So I'm even more curious to see what happens or see what that's about. However, one thing that I'm learning from Mexico here is that when everyone stays calm and avoids panic, you're able to think a lot more clearly and remain much more considerate of your neighbors. I'll see you tomorrow.